Hey guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today is vlog number 19 of Tara Does Arizona, hashtag Burning Sage, which will probably be coming sooner than you guys think. So excited. Okay, so I decided to let a couple of weeks rack up so I could put, some goodies into this vlog. So as you guys know, I already went to the psychic fair. I made a whole video on that, and that was just so interesting, the readings that I got and all the different ways people were reading and healing, and it was just super exciting, and lots of interesting things. I'm so glad I came to Arizona because the people here are interesting, coolest, nicest people you'll ever meet. I don't know, kind of enraged on the road, but nicest people you'll ever meet in person. Okay, so I have my little notes here in my Hello Kitty notebook because Hello Kitty. Okay, so pad thai. I finally had some pad thai. I'd never had any before. I have eaten at a Thai restaurant before, Thai restaurants in the past. Not that many, probably 3 total. And I'm not a spicy person. I'm not really into things that are hot and spicy. I am kind of a wuss. And yes, I know I'm part Mexican. But I just can't do hot sauce. I just can't. My dad would literally, I would put a jar of peppers in front of his plate for dinner so that he could have peppers, while he ate. My brother also loves spicy things. My mom, she'll eat it. But me, I'm sorry. I'm kind of I like spices, but not spicy. So, I was a little because James really loves spicy. The spicier the better. And he laughs at the ghost pepper because apparently it's really not that hot, to him. And so he loves some spicy stuff. So we went to a Thai restaurant, so he can get what he wanted. And then he was like, well, let's get you some pad thai. He goes, because that's not spicy. Because that way we can at least go to restaurants that we both enjoy, and finding things that we like together. So had some pad thai. It was actually really good. So yay! Found something I like at a Thai restaurant. Actually, no. There's another thing I like at Thai restaurants, and there was a Thai restaurant in San Diego called Saffron, and I really love Saffron, and a lot of people said that it was OG and a lot of really good food. I think it's changed ownership, so I can't say how good the food is now, but there used to be certain things that were not on the menu, and you just had to know that they were there. So I used to order the dirty rice, which was not on the menu. So freaking hot. Everybody else that would eat it would also say it was hot. It's like when your sinuses are draining, your eyes are dripping, your skin is dripping, everything is dripping, and you're just like, oh my God, it's so good. That is the only thing that is hella hot that I will eat because it's that delicious, that dirty rice. But like I said, I haven't eaten there in a while. It's changed ownership. I don't even think they have dirty rice anymore. But maybe we'll check out some of the Thai restaurants around here. We'll see if they got dirty rice. Okay. Other things that happen since it's been pretty warm because I'm in the desert. I went over to this place called the Sugar Bowl in Scottsdale, and it's an old school a soda fountain place. And so I ended up getting this strawberry fizz, which is just soda water and actual real strawberries and vanilla ice cream. So it's a bunch of chopped up strawberries. It was really, really good. Hit the spot on 100+ degree day. It was really nice. And actually right now, because we've been having the monsoons, the humidity is up. And so when there's no humidity really, when it's bone dry, I can handle it. It's 110. But it's when it's 110 and it's humid, you're like, oh my God, so this is my last day on earth. Hence why I'm not wearing much clothes, just overalls and a little piece of cloth for a t-shirt. I'm because it's freaking hot. Well, actually a strawberry soda fizz sounds really good right now. Anyway, so because the weather was, it's been doing its we're monsoon, and now we're super hot, and now the humidity is way up, and now the humidity is zero. It tends to mess with people's sinuses. Like my best friend was asking me, he's like, hey, how's your sinuses? Like, have you been, kind of stuffed up or runny nose? And I was like, no. He's like, well, I hate your face. Like, because like his whole family, they suffer from like allergies and like congestion and stuff like that during this season, the monsoon season. I was like, no, I'm fine. He's like, okay, well, I hate your face and you can leave now. James was having some issues with his sinuses, just also, due to the change of pressure and everything, and, different pollens that are in the air. So I made some of my famous ginger tea. It's a family recipe. Passed down on my Pinoy side, my Filipino side. And so it's basically just like fresh ginger, water, and brown sugar. And you bring it to a boil and you let it boil for a while. Like you let that ginger infuse. So you actually boil the water down till it's about half of where it was. And then you cut off the heat, let it sit for, 20, 30 minutes, let it get even more gingery, so that by the time you drink that stuff, boy, it'll knock your socks off. So see, I don't like I said, I don't like spicy things, but oh boy, can I eat some wasabi and some ginger, like, I know I'm kind of a weird person. Anyway, but yeah, so I made my famous ginger tea. We didn't have any brown sugar laying around, so I substituted it with cinnamon, and it was really good. So I had some too, not that I had any sort of sinusy thing, but I like ginger. So what else? Okay, like I said, we've been having some monsoons, and we had a really nice monsoon during the full moon, the buck moon, on the 23rd, and that was amazing. Just like nonstop lightning action in the sky, like lightning, like that was how much lightning there was. And it was like just covered, like streaks everywhere, light up. It was great. Being, oh my gosh. And then all the thunder and actually like rumbling and the windows shaking. And it was so cool, just downpour. And so I decided to put out like a giant bowl to catch some of that water. Cause I was like, it's a full moon, it's a monsoon out there, I'm making some moonsoon water, so I did. So the water actually has like a lot of like dirt and impurities in it because, it was raining hard and like mud is splashing up everywhere, but I didn't care. So I have some like legit moonsoon water from the state of Arizona. And so I kept some for myself, obvious, but I also bottled some up, and I am selling them now in Desert Cauldron. So I found some antique bottles from the early 1900s, and some of them from the late 1800s. But yeah, I just figured, with all that unique, crazy energy, why not bottle it up in like, this sweet antique bottle, like a unique bottle. So, I added a bit of hemp in here, and some of them didn't have corks, so I created my own hemp cork, and I coated it in wax just to seal it for transport, so people could either keep it in the bottle and keep it on their altar and, let the energy emit that way, or you could take the seal off and, you can do with your water as you will. But yeah, so I have the little tag on there that kind of tells you like what it is and all that good stuff. You can kind of see like some of the impurities and stuff that were in the water. But anyway, so caught some of that moonsoon water. Check it out on Desert Cauldron. Right now they're just on the on our Instagram, so at desert.cauldron, but as of today, as in when I'm filming this, we're putting it up on the Etsy site. So definitely check that out. I did a nice full moon reading for myself. It was actually a really nice night that night. And James and I were doing one card readings for people on Desert Cauldron's website, or our Instagram, I should say, so at desert.cauldron. We were like, anybody want a one card reading? And so, we were doing those in the stories, and that was a lot of fun. I must say, it was a nice night. Like I said, our monsoons kind of on and off. I wouldn't say that, at least here in Tempe where I am, we haven't had like the monsoon. It's more like heavy rain and super stormy. But in other places, it's been pretty heavy. So we'll see if that hits here in Tempe. But I mean, the desert's been like really needing some water, because I've heard that over the past couple of years they've rarely had a rainy season. Like I think they said they got like 1 or 2 inches last year, maybe 1 inch. And so the land is hurting for some water. It's getting some water now. Okay, so some other things. My stepmom sent me off with this book. She told me it's a really good read, so I haven't started it yet because I just finished the book The Alchemist, which I got for my birthday from James, and I never read it before. It used to be required reading in the schools, but it was like banned for a while. I don't know if it's still on the banned book list, but I read it. So freaking cool. Like that's a good book. It's a good book. I'm not really a fiction person, but that was a good book. So seriously, you haven't read The Alchemist, read The Alchemist. Okay, but this one is by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, and this is called Good Omens. And actually James said he got to meet this author, Neil Gaiman, at his college. So pretty cool. I mean, gets high praise from my stepmom. She says it's like kind of funny. I don't know. Hey, let's just turn to a random page and see like what's in store with this book. The radio was on. She wasn't really listening. So quite a lot of the main news items passed right by her unheeding ears. And it wasn't until a couple of key words filtered down into her consciousness that she began to take notice. Someone called a spokesman sounded close to hysteria. Danger to employees or the public, he was saying. And precisely how much nuclear material has escaped, said the interviewer. There was a pause. We wouldn't say escaped, said the spokesman. Not escaped. Temporarily mislaid. So yeah, I'll see what this book is all about. I'll let you guys know about it. I did put it in my newsletter, so you guys know what I'm reading and stuff like that. So, oh, by the way, if you are interested in my newsletter, I have the link down below. It's to my website. Go to my website and you can see all there's like stuff up in the toolbar, plus there's like buttons everywhere that's like, hey, if you want to sign up for the newsletter. I don't bombard you. It's like literally on the 1st of every month. That's the only time I email anybody anything. So anyway, so yeah, so I put that book in my newsletter. And speaking of books, and this one being kind of bougie, I decided to finally get myself like really nice like writing notebook and a really nice pen, like a nice like bougie fountain pen. Okay, feast your eyes. Check this out. Leather bound journal. This is handmade by a family, and the name of their company is called Modest Goods. So it's literally a family that makes this, and it comes with a little note saying, you know, your purchase has helped put food on the table and clothes on the backs of my children, and you know, things like that. And then they also donate to a little charity, which I thought was really cool. But it just smells so good, you guys. And of course, like the oil on my hands and everything over time is just going to make it look that much more cool. So anyway, so you undo it like this, and like check out the pages. Oh, how cool is that? So I've already, as you can see, like I've already started writing in there, but just the pages, you guys, the pages. Oh, they're nice and textured and smell so awesome. Okay, so the pen, as you can see, I got a little thing for my pen here. Okay, so this pen, I actually heard this on Lisa from Supportive Tarot, because she's all about her like journaling and pens and her notebooks and, you know, making everything custom. Like she's like my go-to for that. I like to listen to those things, and I was like, okay, I'm finally going to get this pen. So I got it for, I think it was under $30, because some of these fountain pens are kind of expensive, especially for good quality ones, because basically this pen's going to last you a really long time, and you do have to give it a bit of maintenance because it is a very nice pen. I forgot to bring the ink out that I'm using, but I'm using the 54th Massachusetts. It's like a blue ink with like a bit of black in it, so it's like blue black ink. Actually, it's the ink that you could see on the page here. So it's like that blue black, almost navy, like a mix between like navy and cadet blue, maybe. Really nice. So this is the TWSBI pen, or Twsbi pen. This is Eco, made in Taiwan. And it has a little cap that screws on and off. And so the little nib there, it's got a little bit of ink on there. But basically it's got a nice, I don't like fine tip. I need a little bit wider because I write a bit bigger, you know, because I've heard that, you know, fine tips are really good for people who write really small. Well, I write kind of big. And so I like my lines to be kind of, not fat, but like, not like pretty hot and tempting, but I like my lines to be somewhat medium. So I got this, it's kind of like I guess a medium tip nib. I'm learning about all these, like this lingo, okay? Because I found out there's a whole like pen world out there. Just like we have like groups of like tarot people and we get all geeked out over tarot. Same for pens. I was like, oh, there's like online pen groups. That's kind of cool. But you could see the ink that I've drawn up in there. So I'm not going to twist this right now because I don't want all my ink squirting out. But basically you twist this to like push the ink back out. Like let's say you're changing inks or you're going to be washing it or something like that. And then you twist it up to suck the ink up. So you literally just like put this in your like pot of ink and then you just, you know, suck up that ink. And it looks like I've used quite a bit of ink already because I really like it. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this. Yes, I geek out about, you know, stuff like this because I have a lot of different journals that I use all at once. Like I have my main diary that's in the other room right now, but I put like all kinds of stuff in there. I have like my grimoire. I have a Hello Kitty book that I put all of my spreads in. I have this that I use for like my ideas for videos and just, you know, things like that. I have another little notebook that I have turned into a planner. You know, I made it a planner. I have this one down here, which is actually my dream journal. And actually my mom gave this to me because my mom's, you know, like all into angels and stuff like that. She gave that to me back when I was like, I don't know, like 19 maybe. And I had it for a really long time. I didn't know what to do with it. So I just kind of turned it into a dream journal. And I forget to like write down my dreams a lot. So that's why I haven't gotten very far in that dream journal. And I think that's it. But yeah, so I have like all different kinds of things. So in here, because it's so pretty, I'm like, I want to put like profound things. So when I think that I'm like deep in thought and I'm feeling super profound and like I imagine myself smoking a pipe with my glasses on and I'm like deep in it, deep in the universal thought, then that stuff goes in here. Perhaps I'll put some of my poetry in here. I know I drew some little pictures in here using the fountain pen. They didn't come out that great with the fountain pen, but it's best for writing. You know, I like the writing. But anyway, so yeah, that's everything for vlog number 19. You know, just lots of little odds and ends and fun stuff. And I like to, you know, bring you guys along with me. So it's like, you know, like we're just hanging out in my room, just having a little chit chat. But yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy this day. Oh, by the way, those of you that have lived in Arizona or are from Arizona, like let me know your favorite like mountainous places, like when you get out of like the valley and stuff and you're going like kind of up in elevation. Let me know some of your favorite places, because you know I'm starting to look for like properties and things like that, but I also want to go camping, and I was thinking it would be really cool to take my truck and just you know, I have like kind of like an inflatable bed thing, and I'm gonna put that in the bed of the truck, bring some blankets, some pillows, and legit like go to sleep under the stars. And when I do that, of course, I'll film it for you guys, but you know, just to be in the mountains around the trees and just like looking up at the stars and going to sleep like that, I think would be really cool. So I want to find like some campgrounds where I can just like, you know, pay for a night or something like that and just like, I don't know, just post up, and I think that would be really cool. So anyway, yeah, let me know about your guys' spots. You know, if there's any spots you want me to go check out that you think is like really pretty, or, you know, has lots of trees, or a little bit of a reprieve from like the 118 that it's supposed to be down here in the valley. So yeah, that's it for me, spiritual homies. Thank you guys for, you know, coming along with me on these vlogs. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and have a good week. Have a good August. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys later. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. Not only do I have lots of different readings, including Conscimancy, where I read with seashells, but I also make my own room and body sprays, my salves. I make healing salves, beauty salves. In fact, my beauty salve that I put under my my eyes, and like it depuffs, and also, I don't know, kind of gives me more, keeps my youth. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's my salve. But yeah, so go check it out. But if you're looking for more witchy goodness, then go check out Desert Cauldron, which I was mentioning earlier, for the Monsoon water. But there's other goodies. There's stuff that's literally being listed today, so definitely go check us out. And yeah, so it's at desert.cauldron on Instagram and desert.cauldron, all one word, on Etsy. So lots of one-of-kind items. Come dance in the desert with us. And that's it for me, spiritual homies. So all my other information is down below. For Patreon, we literally just started, or stopped, we had a live chat last week. Yeah. About the different uses for moon water. I do crystal posts, I do crystal grids, channel guidance for the week. Lots of good stuff. Go check it out. Also, my link for my Leon Mystery School is down below. Like I said, my newsletter is down there. All kinds of other stuff. So I'll catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.